Well, it's nice to be wanted.
There you go. They wouldn't let you on the other show just a few minutes. They don't like Republicans on that. They don't like conservatives on their show.
Harry doesn't like anybody that can outlogic him.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's nice of him giving you that Bud Light cooler.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
I'm going to use this proudly.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah, everybody comes in here, he gives them a Bud Light koozie, so that's awful sweet of him. But we appreciate that. But what do you think, there, Pat Malone? Did I hear you say something about the Iowa caucus, or however you say that, was rigged? Did that come out of your mouth?
Stolen election. Stolen election.
Here we go.
Oh.
My research has indicated that those paper ballots had were made out of heat-sensitive paper in China.
Ah.
So that when you marked your selection, it automatically erased it and selected Trump's position.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, that's
There's
probably what
also a
happened.
video going around of a van delivering pre-printed Trump ballots in Des Moines.
Yeah.
Patrick, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Patrick. Since you reported that on the earlier show, I looked it up, and it looks a lot like Stephen Phillips driving that van.
That probably was.
I think he was.
I'm not saying I'm
was.
not saying anything. It looks an awful lot like him.
I don't know.
But there were also many of the poll workers were actually Russian sympathizers.
Well, that's because Trump was so connected with Russia and China that because all the stuff coming out about his son, what's his name, Hunter.
Yeah.
And all. No. Wait a minute. That's not his boy. Hunter's
Wait, Don Jr.
Yeah. Oh, Don. Yeah. It wasn't Don that was connected, was it? I think no.
Wait,
it was Hunter, but that would be Biden's son, which is connected.
I will never accept the results of these caucuses because it's obviously been stolen. So.
Did you hear all the bad things that Trump said about DeSantis and Nikki Haley? I mean, I don't understand why he goes after them like that. Did you hear all that?
I did.
What do you think about that? I mean, that was so sad that he would actually stoop to that level to say, DeSantis and Nikki Haley, they run a good race. They're good people. They're very capable. I mean, why would he do that?
It's very helpful to, after you've butchered them, it's very helpful to say, yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
They're good people.
Yeah.
They're good people.
And he also said something about America coming together. Did you hear? I heard something about.
He actually said Republicans and Democrats, I think.
Yeah, maybe come together.
That's pretty much like inciting an insurrection. Isn't it?
Yeah,
No, he actually just meant the white nationalist Republicans,
that's what it
Democrats. I
was.
mean,
Yeah.
I just discovered you just asked Rob to stay over because you and Packy are not enough to deal with me, right?
Man, we're trying to bring you to the light, son. Come on over to the country,
I
as
have
Hank
seen
Jr.
the light,
says.
the elections. I will never accept caucus results until they go to voting machines because that's the only way that we can make them fair.
Well, I know one thing. If they cheated, they did a dang good job.
Real good job.
Yeah, they
And
rock and roll. There might be.
I hate to tell you, Patrick, but I think this primary's over already. I mean, I know it was just Iowa, but I don't see Nikki digging out of this one enough.
DeSantis actually did better than she did, didn't he?
Yeah, he came in second by like 2 points, I think, 2,000 votes roughly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he did all right. But they don't stand a chance to beat Trump.
But here's the thing. Everybody put their money on Nikki right now. That's all you hear. Nikki Haley.
Yeah,
Nikki
all the
Haley.
big
Then
money.
DeSantis has actually pulled ahead of her by 2,000 votes, which makes you think, wait a minute, maybe the American people are saying, we're not a big Nikki Haley fan.
Yeah.
Conservatives
certainly are not a big Nikki Haley fan.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's who Pat Malone, he's a big Nikki. He likes Nikki.
Well, I like
Yes,
watching
I do.
her.
I knew a girl named
We have
Nikki.
to see what South Carolina does in a
good
couple of
song.
weeks.
What?
South
We'll have
Carolina?
to see what South Carolina does in a couple of weeks.
That's going to be the end of her because I'm going to go on the record now. She's not going to win South Carolina. Trump's going to win it. And then she won't have even won her home state. And that's the death nail.
Yeah.
That's it.
So let me ask you something. Trump said he actually knew at one point. He said, I know who my vice president's going to be.
He did.
And who do you think? I'm hoping it's Kid Rock. That's who I'm pulling for, actually.
No,
Kid
it's going to
Rock.
be Kristi Noem, I bet. It's going to be a woman.
You think it's going to be Christy? No? You
I
don't
think
it's going to be Tucker Carlson?
Well, that was going around, so it's possible. But my money's on Christy Nome.
My money's on Kid Rock. That's who I want, Kid Rock or Ted Nugent. Either one of them.
Kid Rock would be more fun.
Yeah,
I mean, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, golly, man. I mean, you talking about going to his fundraisers? That'd be awesome.
Oh,
He'd put
yeah.
on a big show and all that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. My name is Kid Rock.
They'll have to put stripper poles in the White House. I mean, yeah.
Well, there's already that. But they're already there.
In Hunter's room, yeah.
In Hunter's room. Golly, that's the thing, though. I mean, everybody bashes Trump. Look at Trump's family versus Biden's family. I mean, honestly, you got Hunter Biden. I mean, and his brother died. He run off with his brother's wife. I mean, is that not? I mean, that's man. That's just some things you don't do.
No, that would be like top of my list, actually.
Yeah.
Hunter is just a train wreck, right? And the Trump
I think
kids
the whole family is, though.
are all so intelligent, well educated. They're able to run the business without dad. I mean, I would be proud to call any of them my kids, right? And
Right.
Hunter, oh man, what a mess.
And I know that. I mean, and I just, I think that says a lot.
But I got to give him credit. He stashed cocaine in the White House and got away with it.
You gotta give
So
him
you
that.
can't be too dumb, right?
Which way did he go, George? Which
Yeah.
way did he go?
Packy, some cat got your tongue this morning?
No, I'm just listening to you guys, man. This is great. This is
All
great.
right.
Yeah.
Did you see the reporter ask Hunter? He said, "What kind of crack do you smoke?" Hunter?
Yeah,
That would be me. That'd be me as a reporter.
yeah.
I buy the kind of Chinese, or I smoke the kind of Chinese give me. You
Well,
know.
are they different flavors or something of crack? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, Lee. What?
No, I'm not sure. No clue, man.
No, he works here. He can't afford none but the cheap stuff.
I can't even afford Bud Light, man.
I think it comes in like cherry and blueberry. And
I don't know,
whatever.
man. Who knows?
Chocolate covered, maybe.
But I mean, Hunter and all out, and and here's the sad part about it. Biden said Hunter's the smartest guy that he knows. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah. That's what can you say about Hunter? I mean, just what a train wreck. I keep repeating myself. Sorry,
Yeah.
but he really is, and you got to wonder why they haven't just hidden him in a cave somewhere till this campaign's over. But they keep dragging him out in public.
Well, they got Biden. They need to put him down there in that cave too. You ask me.
He can't walk that far, Stephen.
Well, I guess you're right. I could roll him in there on a scooter or something.
Yeah, I
I'm
suppose.
sorry, but I know Pat's getting mad at us, making fun of his people.
No, Brad Allwine texted me. He said this is like the TV show that used to have Intervention. Pat right now is stuck in an intervention.
Yeah, we're here to save you, Pat. Yeah, we was gonna have all we invited all your friends over, but we couldn't find any.
There you go. There you go.
Even Harry left.
Brad's my friend.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's lobbying to be the transportation director at Clay County Schools this morning.
Oh, really? I don't know. They
Yeah.
put everything on a 2-hour delay, but I think they got their days mixed up. It's supposed to be like 9 to 9 instead of.
Man, come on, give me a break. For school to get canceled in our day, there had to be like 5 feet of snow.
Yeah, but I'm gonna argue on the other side of. They got that online learning class now, so they really ain't missing. I mean, they're just
No, they're putting their kids in this little bubble wrap package, and that's why they can't
right.
tie their own shoes or change a flat tire.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I got one we drug in the other day, Logan, and he can do all that.
Yeah?
Yeah, Lord, yeah, yeah. You ain't met Logan, have you?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, anyway, but he's 12 years old. He can drive. He can change tires, change oil. We've got him going. He loves it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he loves it. We was down at yesterday. It was, I guess it was Sunday after church. He said, "I'm going to the shop." Yep. So
Yeah.
away you went.
Man, a friend of mine's daughter called from Walmart and said we were all sitting on the front porch having a adult beverage, Friday happy hour kind of thing. And daughter calls him and says, "Daddy, I think I got a flat tire here at Walmart." And he said, "What do you mean you think it's flat?" Now, this is a 12th grader in high school, right? And she says, "Well, Daddy, only the bottom half is flat."
There you go.
What do you do?
I was say, drive it on
Was
home.
she related? Was she related to Biden?
No. Could be. Of course, with the Bidens, you never know who their children are because they hide those too.
That's
Yeah,
that's true.
That's true. Yeah.
Now, Pat, have you come to the realization that you're probably going to be voting for Trump in the end?
Have I come to that realization?
Yeah.
I think I always was at that realization that he was the odds-on favorite to become the nominee, and I sure as hell can't vote for Biden.
Well,
so-
Pat, honestly now, Harry Vaughn is voting for Biden. If it's between
Oh, of
Trump and
course.
Biden, he's voting for Biden.
Oh, Stephen,
What?
that's what this country is all about. You're free to vote for whoever. I mean,
know that's
you
right,
may
but I
consider that
don't
stupid.
understand the thinking in that. How you
We
could
we
possibly
know that
vote.
you don't understand that.
Well,
Here's
okay,
how,
we
here-
got
explain
here's
it
how
to
we
me.
said we
already.
know. Here's how we said we
Yeah.
know, as in him and Harry know that you don't
No,
vote
I
for
mean,
the
we, the audience, the
Explain
audience
it to-
understands that Stephen can't understand how anybody could be a Democrat.
Well, explain
got
it to
that.
me. I'd like to know. Just tell me so I'll know.
I don't have to
I
explain
can
it to you.
comprehend. I can comprehend stuff like that.
It's a free country.
I mean, other than that, how could you actually go and cast your vote for the situation that we're in with China owning the government, China owning Biden, with the Russian, the wars, and all that stuff? I mean, why would you do that?
If I want free stuff, who do I vote for?
Well,
It's more than that, Patrick. I think they're born that way. 'Cause
Oh, that's part of it, though.
Facebook taught me something really interesting about this.
wow, I'd like to hear this. This ought to be good.
When I started getting on Facebook and you connect with all your high school friends, and I'm looking at people that I went to kindergarten with. We had the same teachers, the same baseball, football coaches. Our parents made roughly the same amount of money. We lived in the same kind of house. We went to the same mall to hang out.
Mall? You hung out in the mall?
Well, it was the 80s, Stephen. That's
The
what
mall?
you did. Well, when it wasn't beer 30, yeah. But anyway, so we grew up identical, and then half of them are Democrats and half of them are Republicans. Now, how can we both see the world so different when we grew up so alike?
I'm picturing Rob back then.
Hey, I'll meet you at the Gap.
Well, that's where we hung out at Jack's Gap. I don't know if they still drag race up there or not, but we
My
didn't
first
hang
job was selling suits in a mall.
Was it?
Yeah, fancy men's store.
Up. Really?
Yeah, 15 years old. I'd fix you up.
So
So it was the Gap.
No, it was a nice men's store.
Like Banana Republic.
Yeah, even maybe a little better than that, but yeah. But the mall was great, man.
they're a thing of the past,
Yeah, they're
pretty
gone.
much. Yep,
Yeah.
pretty much everything's online now.
Yep.
But I don't know. You said adult beverage. I don't think actually, Rob, that thing you were drinking, that pink looking thing with the little umbrella on top, is that considered a adult beverage? That's a woman's beverage.
It's
ain't
got Bud Light written on the side of it, so
it? Oh well.
got my official Stephen Phillips Bud Light koozie here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No, that's not mine. That's Harry. Harry got
you're the
them.
one that gave it to me.
Well, Harry always asked me to bring him in for him because he's stuck there in his little chair. Oh, Harry. Ah, Pat. He's so sad. He's so sad. Look at him. He's almost crying.
I'm not sad.
Yeah. His girl
Life
got
is
beat.
good. I woke up again. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
What more could a guy ask for?
I
right?
know that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
But, all right, folks, we got to get to a break. What is today? Wednesday? Thursday?
I don't even know.
What is today, Pat?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Young Harris Water Sports. There you go. If you have not actually got your boat winterized yet, you probably need to go up there and buy a boat. Yeah, I'd say at this point. So, supposed to be 9 degrees tonight, so you need to make sure that you have had your boat winterized. And while you're up there, check out all the accessories. They got campers, RVs, you name it, they've got it. So go by and check them out. Hey, we need some comments on the YouTube channel. We need some comments. I don't know if they're coming through. I don't know if Packy's got that thing set up good yet or not. But anyway, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. The threat of black ice on the roads and low temperatures have led the area superintendents to cancel in-school classes today in Towns, Union, and Cherokee, but not Clay County. As of Monday evening, the Hayesville students and staff were expected to be in their places at the opening bell. Superintendent Melissa Godfrey had not ruled out a delay early this morning based on overnight road conditions, but late Monday, she seemed satisfied that, quote, we have been spared, unquote, the unsafe road conditions that the neighboring counties have experienced. The better news is that the Arctic temperatures predicted for tomorrow will not be accompanied by precipitation. There's a very small chance of slush or ice Wednesday morning, even as it's expected to hit 7 degrees in Young Harris by 8 a.m. Hayesville resident Christian Reagan had one chance to lay a glove on District North Carolina Congressman Chuck Edwards Saturday, but a referee would have declared the match a draw. The Brasstown Community Center in Clay County drew a crowd for the one and only debate for the 11th congressional race as the two sparred for an hour plus. Not surprisingly, the two conservatives agreed on most policy issues, including revisiting aid to Ukraine and tightening up our southern border. The event did get salty momentarily as Reagan described Edwards as elite. Edwards took offense and launched into an anecdote about his modest upbringing in western North Carolina. Edwards had warned Reagan ahead of time that he'd only do one debate. And Young Harris Mayor Andrea Gibby tells WJRB that Monday's water main break has been repaired and that all of the water in the tanks has been restored. For Pat Malone and Harry Vaughn, I'm Jeff Patton.
Are you ready? If you buy individual family health insurance, open enrollment begins on November 1st. Go to AlliantPlans.com to see your health coverage options with access to local doctors and hospitals. For over 25 years, Alliant Health Plans has called Georgia home. We're neighbors serving neighbors, so you're not just a policyholder to us, you're a valued member of our community. Visit AlliantPlans.com. That's AlliantPlans.com. Choose health coverage with heart.
If you've been injured, you don't need to go to Atlanta or Gainesville to find a lawyer. The law office of Daniel Duello specializes in accident cases and is based in Blairsville. I used to defend insurance companies and saw their attempts to pay less through pressure and delays. Now I want to use that experience to help you get treated fairly. Just search for Daniel Duello or call 706-603-3036 and I'll see you in Blairsville. It's 706-603-3036.
Whether you need a cart to ride around the campground, a neighborhood cruiser, or a utility vehicle for the yard, North Georgia Golf Carts has you covered.
Our family-owned company of almost 20 years offers a full-service department for all major brands.
A complete line of parts and accessories, pickup and delivery service, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff. North Georgia Golf Carts is here to make your life easier. Call 706-896-8835 or stop by at 3850 Highway 76. Here at North Georgia Golf Carts, our aim is to keep you rolling.
Well, I needed some new tires, but I didn't know where to get them. I got old tires so bald that you can see the air inside them. New ones, gently used ones, they got Falcons and Coopers, whether you're driving a Corvette or a 65 Vista Cruiser. High Country Tire, cruising up and down these mountain roads in style. Give them a call, don't hesitate or contemplate, you'll appreciate it. It's High Country at 706-835-1488.
When Cecil Nelson started Nelson Tractor in 1949, he knew that staying true to your word and putting the customer first is what mattered. It's a tradition that still exists today. It's the reason we carry Kubota construction and agricultural equipment. Kubota shares that passion and commitment. Kubota's high levels of performance and reliability have served our customers for decades. Nelson Tractor, experience the difference.
You've saved the date for that big event, a family or class reunion, a wedding, a school event. But have you booked a date yet for rejuvenation? At Sentinel Plastic Surgery, they can erase those lines between your brows, plump the lips and furrows between your nose and mouth. You know, turn that mirror reflection into someone fabulous. It's time to save a date to come in to Sentinel Plastic Surgery. Facial, Botox, fillers? Call 706-439-6486 or sentinelplastic.com.
The Morning Dish.
The Tuesday Morning Dish is powered by Young Harris Water Sports. You want to deal with people who love boats? You've come to the right place. From a new covered storage facility to boat consignment services, it's all in one place with Young Harris Water Sports.
All right. Well, I thought we was back with you. Yeah, we're back with you. Got Rob on with us, and so he's got a lot of stuff going on. Before we get to that, I want your opinion on this. We actually, y'all see where the pro-Palestine protesters went to the White House?
Yeah.
And they actually had to relocate everybody, and they scaled the fence and throwed stuff and all that.
Yep.
Was that not an insurrection?
I think so.
But nobody was arrested. I understand nobody was arrested. Now, that's what I'm getting my reports, that nobody was arrested.
Well, why would you? They're liberal. They don't go to jail.
Well, that just don't seem fair to me. It seems like every time I turn around, they're doing something stupid. They're blocking the roads, and which makes me want to really jump on the bandwagon with them with the blocking the roads and all that kind of stuff.
You know, a couple of years ago when all the protests were happening all over, they're burning down Wisconsin and Seattle and that federal courthouse out in Portland, the protesters actually chained the doors. So they knew there were federal agents inside the courthouse, the federal courthouse. They chained the doors and then tried to set the building on fire. But there was nothing wrong with that. Nobody got arrested. That was not an insurrection or anything else. They just some kids blowing off some steam. You got to let them blow off steam. Stephen.
I never wanted to do that.
Me neither.
Yeah, I never wanted to do that. But I'm gonna tell you something. This thing in Germany, I think it's Germany, ain't it, where all the farmers are going and throwing manure on everybody.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's a real protest right there.
that's
a real protest. Yeah, because they really didn't damage anything. But
Palestinians throw rocks, but if you get manure slapped in your face, I mean, I'm going. All right, I give up. I give up.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. But here's the thing: these folks are protesting this pro-Palestinian stuff, and 90% of them, if they sent them over there, would be killed.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly,
that's the crazy thing.
They have no respect for women. They have no respect for kids. They have no respect for, especially the LGBTQ stuff. Whatever.
Well, everything I read, the LGBTQ plus ABC group are the ones funding all this. Pro-Palestine rallies, right? And you're right; they'd be thrown off a roof if they go spend one day over there. Why are they supporting the Palestinians and the wrong side on this thing? I don't get it.
I don't know. You think Fauci's behind this or something?
Fauci? Well, he's got to have something to do now. He's retired.
You think he's funding this? Yeah,
maybe he got all that big money.
Yeah, all of them do. Everybody does. Every one of them. All of them that was involved in that. They're just, man, they're making millions.
Yeah.
I just love it. I just love it. But yeah, I don't understand. But like I said, they had to relocate a lot of the people in the White House, and nobody was. And that's the thing about it. They're saying free Palestine. That's actually what's going on right now. They're freeing Palestine. They're getting rid of the Hamas.
Yeah, because the
am I saying that right? Hamas.
Hamas.
Oh, okay. So I quit buying that stuff. You know, the little Hamas stuff. I thought that's where it come from.
So they say there's something like 30,000 Hamas fighters in Gaza, but there's 2 million people live in Gaza. Well, if that's true, why doesn't the 2 million people just kick Hamas's butt out of their lives and go back to living their life peacefully?
Well, I think a lot of them are on their side, though, is the way I understand.
Well, of course they are. That's why they don't do it. So,
yeah. I don't know. We even had in Philadelphia, they had a Holocaust Memorial Plaza. Had been swastikas. There you go.
Yep.
Painted all over it. I mean, that's just wrong.
That's very wrong.
That's just wrong. You know. So I mean, that's like when you get mad at somebody and you key their car. I mean, come on.
Well, how many girls have you had do that to you in your life? I bet you can't count on your fingers.
But if I got an issue with somebody, I'm going to them, not their personal belongings.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, I don't know. What do you think, Pat? Would you key a car? You ever keyed a car before? You seem like that kind of guy.
No, yeah, okay. Whatever you say, Stephen.
Oh, and going to the
today's an important day, though. Today's the day that the incompetence of government is on full display.
Okay.
Because on this day in 1919, the 18th Amendment was ratified, and we all know how well that worked out. In 1941, Vice Admiral Bellinger warned that there could be an attack on Pearl Harbor.
Nobody
10
paid
months
him.
before it actually happened.
See, that's the problem. You know what that guy was? He was one of them conspiracy theorists. He was a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah,
that's right.
The best one was in 2002, the UN Security Council unanimously established an arms embargo and froze the assets of Osama bin Laden, Al-Qaeda, and the Taliban.
Well, Biden took care of that, so everything's okay now.
Well, now wait a minute. That was 9 years before 2011.
Right.
So how did they get all that stuff back?
Biden.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Which one is the 18th Amendment? I get them mixed up. Which one's the 18th?
I don't know. You're going to have to school
Alcohol,
me,
man.
Patrick.
That was
prohibition.
Amendment, the abolition.
We should have known the one dearest to
alcohol.
Patrick's heart, alcohol.
Oh, yo, Alky.
Was that repealing it or putting it in place, Patrick? It was repealing it?
No, that was authorizing it. That was
Authorizing.
ratifying it.
Oh,
The
okay.
majority of the states ratified it.
Wow.
Shows you how incompetent government is, right?
It actually worked.
Did it slow down the flow of alcohol?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Not really.
Yes,
it did. Crime went down. Domestic violence
yeah.
went down. You
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
check
yeah.
into that. It really worked.
Like Al Capone.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Well,
that.
I mean, there's
like
always
Al
some out there,
Capone.
but in the whole scheme of things, as he says, it did help. Yeah, yeah, especially with home violence, or what do you call it, domestic violence, way down. A lot of stuff went way down. Yeah, but
Are you serious?
yeah, it was a heart attack.
Okay.
Oh, I think we need a fact checker on this one.
Hey, here's the thing.
Yeah. Alice, where are you when we need it?
There you go. Hey, the View host talking about MLK Day, saying studying history should make you feel bad. When you study history, it should make you feel bad. You should make you feel bad. That's why they're trying to erase history.
Yeah, you can't be a proud American if you feel bad, right?
Yeah, I feel bad about history. Yeah. I mean, we got our ups and our downs, but don't everybody?
Of course. But we're still the greatest place on earth ever. So,
Well, for now. For now,
yeah.
It's looking a little better after last night. It's looking a little bit better.
You feel better about it?
A little bit better last night, but yeah. That's the thing about it, though. If you don't study history and see where you screwed up, you know what I mean? It's like when you're walking down a pathway and you trip over a stick. You always get back up and go back and see where that stick's at. Everybody does that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to learn history.
But if you don't, the next time you walk through there, you're going to trip over that stick again.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's my theory.
Man, Patrick Stevens actually right for once.
History's like a stick in the street, right?
Pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, when you're walking, of course, I don't know, you walk really slow.
I
so
don't walk.
I guess you
I have a car come and take me.
Yeah, because you stagger. When you stagger down the hall and you fall over something, do you not go and pick up your shoe or something and move it out of the way where you won't stagger over it?
I usually just lay wherever I fell. Take a little nap.
He's like Dean Martin. The way he knows he's had too much to drink is when he has to lay on the floor and hold on to something.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to do something, do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
you don't want to fly off the face of the earth. That's what grass is for.
Hey, the Earth's flat. We all know the Earth's flat.
Right.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, we got a
If you don't
Chicago
know-
man. He sued 27 women. He's suing 27 women over negative reviews in Facebook, calling him clingy and a ghoster. He's suing them.
Suing them.
Yeah, because they actually give him a review on Facebook saying he's clingy and a ghoster. And he's suing them for like millions of dollars.
What are they reviewing? His relationship with them?
Yeah, they're reviewing the relationship with this dude.
Aren't those like opposite things? Like a ghoster, somebody who ghosts somebody, as in like
Versus
ignoring them,
clingy,
versus
yeah.
clingy. Be
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
somebody who
Well, I
Yeah.
guess it would kind of be the same because if they clingy and then they ghost and they follow you around everywhere you go, and I don't know, you've been down that
that's
road.
stalking.
Stalking, that would be clingy.
Ghosting is not stalking. That's the opposite. Ghosting is when you just like see, like you don't even say bye. You just ghost somebody.
Maybe it depends on how much you like the girl. One girl he stalks, the next girl he ghosts because he didn't like her.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be illegal to ghost, to not
He's suing them for
communicate with
$75
somebody.
million.
$75 million?
Yeah,
Wow.
for negative reviews.
Somebody please start ghosting me so I can sue you
Yeah.
for $75 million.
I don't know. That's pretty bad, though, when you got that many women saying the same thing, 27 women.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of dates in his future.
No, I think it's over with.
Of course, with $75 million, he can buy a few dates. So
Yeah.
maybe that's his plan.
I don't think
know.
he's going to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get there. Yeah,
Lord
27.
help us.
I guess clingy and ghoster. I don't know. Ghosters when that's when you don't text people back, right? That's
Right,
what
you
you're
just
saying.
Right.
disappear.
You just
Ignore 'em.
disappear.
Yeah, I thought ghosting was like when you followed them around and didn't let them see you. Like you look over, I know somebody's following me.
No,
that should be
no.
ghosting. That should be ghosting.
It maybe
That's-
should be, but
what
it's
did
not,
Becky
Stephen.
say? That's stalking.
Yeah,
Stalking.
Yeah.
I think it should be backwards.
Well, we can start working on that today. We'll just, I mean, if you can change the definition of a man and woman, we can change that definition here. And see if we
Yeah.
can start a trend.
Did you see that somebody? I'm on X. I like X. I can't help it. I do. But this transgender is giving a speech for winning some kind of award, and the dude or the girl or whatever she was, I couldn't tell which one. It's one or the other one. When a transgender wants to read a book to you, let them read a book to you. They can teach you stuff. And I thought,
Yeah. I bet.
that'll work.
Yeah, I don't want to learn that. Thank you.
Yeah, some places they're putting women's feminine stuff in men's bathroom.
I saw that.
This is not. I mean, folks, if you think that if you're a man and you think you have to have that, you have got a mental issue. There's something wrong with you. You need to go see somebody. You need help.
Well, they're hanging out with those birthing people.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, that's, yeah. I don't even know what to say about that, Stephen. It's so backwards.
Hey, Rob.
Yes, sir.
Rob, he doesn't need encouragement.
I know, but
I mean, he does this whether or not you're here or, not here.
Everybody's home for a snow day today. I figured we give him a little excitement today.
There you go.
Well, I'm just saying.
Wind him up,
Do you not think, though, I mean, honestly, come on.
No,
I hate to take Biden's word. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Dude, you're a dude.
Where's Corn Pop?
Yeah, when you
kick
need
somebody's
him.
butt. Where's Corn Pop?
Yeah, when you need him. Yep. Anyway, I guess we need to get to another break. We need to talk to Rob. He's got a lot going on over at Blairsville, Georgia. We need to get to.
Always.
Yeah, always. So, Pat, it's okay if we go get a break?
I would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Our listeners would appreciate it.
I know you're sad this morning. He is so sad.
I can
Poor
tell
Nicky.
he's sad.
I'm not sad.
Yeah,
I'm
Nicky
not
got
sad.
whooped last night.
He's
Nicky
got that
got
hangdog
whooped.
look on his face this morning.
He's going to make a comeback any minute now. Come on, Nicky.
Hey, Puddin', they don't need any help.
That's Packy. That
wasn't me.
Don't be
wasn't me.
laughing. I heard you laughing.
I was going to say you hadn't made it to the liquor store yet, but
Oh, he's got all that
See?
stuff.
See,
Yeah.
you're going to jump on me too, right?
You see how he's leaning to the left just a little bit? Yeah, leaning to the
A
left.
little bit.
Yeah,
It's called listing.
listing. Hey, y'all go by and
Listing.
check out Young Harris Water Sports. We appreciate them, and they have got all kinds of boats, accessories, and RVs. They have got a lot full of them, and you go see what you can find, because I guarantee you're going to find something you need. And if you have not had your boat winterized, just take it on up there and trade it in on your new one. We'll be right back.
Young Harris Water Sports and RV now offering the Supreme Surf Boat line, along with Hurricane deck boats, Godfrey pontoons, Monterey, Chaparral, Bayliner bow riders, low pontoons, along with both Yamaha and Sea-Doo PWCs and more. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the area's largest service center, parts and accessory selection, so there's no need to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV at 3676 Highway 76. Online at yhmarineandrv.com.
Let's go! Are you ready? If you buy individual family health insurance, open enrollment begins on November 1st. Go to AlliantPlans.com to see your health coverage options with access to local doctors and hospitals. For over 25 years, Alliant Health Plans has called Georgia home. We're neighbors serving neighbors, so you're not just a policyholder to us, you're a valued member of our community. Visit AlliantPlans.com. That's AlliantPlans.com. Choose health coverage with heart.
Looking for buying or selling real estate in the mountains? The Rick Andrews Real Estate Team is here to help. Our team of experts will guide you through the real estate process in the Northeast Georgia, Western North Carolina mountains from the moment you inquire until our last meeting. We're here to make buying and selling a rewarding experience. Visit callrickandrews.com to see our listings or call the Rick Andrews Real Estate Team at 828-557-9139. 828-557-9139.
So you're looking for sports, tons of TVs, beers, and great food. How about all the above? You've got to check out the new BR Social Sports Bar in Blairsville, right next to Blairsville Restaurant Grits and Greens. 10 TVs, full bar, 8 beers on tap, live entertainment, and theme nights. And all the great grub that goes along with a perfect evening. Bring anyone who loves sports and good times, because it's getting really social. So come BS at the BR in Blairsville.
Hello, this is attorney Richard Sorrell. Do your medical problems prevent you from working? If so, you may be entitled to disability benefits from the Social Security Administration, and I'm here to help you get those benefits. If you or a loved one need help with your disability case, call us at 706-745-5591. We handle disability cases all across the tri-state area, and we're conveniently located in downtown Blairsville. And there's no attorney fee if we don't win your disability case. That's 706-745-5591.
Dad, turn on the heat.
Give it a second.
Hey, Dad, it's really cold.
Guys, this car isn't exactly brand new. Give it a second.
So I'm guessing heated seats are out of the question?
Wise guy.
Hey guys, it's Andy. Why don't you come see me and check out all the new and pre-owned vehicles at Jackie Jones Ford of Hazel. The new year means a new vehicle, and Jackie Jones Ford is ready to hook you and the kids up with something a little, hotter. Jackie Jones, your neighborhood Ford dealer, Highway 64 West in Hayesville. Online at jjfordhayesville.com.
The Morning Dish.
Young Harris Water Sports says it may be Tuesday, but on the lake, every day's the weekend. Young Harris Water Sports is ranked #1 in customer service and boasts the #1 full marine service department in the mountain area. So make it the best Tuesday ever at Young Harris Water Sports.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. Rob, what are you doing, man? You're over there tearing stuff up, putting gravel down. What's the scoop, man?
Yeah, man, we're getting ready to break ground on the Appalachian Veterans Memorial Park inside of Meeks Park over in Blairsville. And we are doing a fundraiser to keep the momentum going. We still need to raise a lot more money to get the project totally done. And our good friend Doc over at Cherokee Guns is helping us out. You can win a $1,000 shopping spree at Cherokee Guns.
Oh, wow.
With just a $10 raffle ticket. So it's a great deal. You can buy them at Cherokee Guns, or you can go to our website at theveteranspark.org.
There you go.
To buy them. And, man, we need your support, so thank you. You can still buy the bricks, too, the commemorative bricks. If you got a veteran in the family you want to honor, be there forever. And you can buy those on that website, too, theveteranspark.org.
So what does it deal with the bricks?
The bricks are $100 a piece for the regular size ones. They're $200 a piece for the double size bricks. And there's 3 lines of text that you can put whatever you want on them. So the person's name, rank, what branch of service they were in, the dates they served. It's up to you.
Right.
And you can even put little icons on them too, like an American flag or a cross or the Marine Corps logo. There's all kinds of, I don't want to call them emojis, but little symbols that you can put on especially the bigger brick. There's plenty of room for that. Right. So. We've sold a lot of those bricks. That's been really popular, and it's a great Father's Day birthday present for Dad that may have served, and they're all too humble to buy themselves a brick.
Right.
But they sure do love it when their family recognizes their service and buys them one for Father's Day or birthday or something like that.
Now, did you serve? Did you serve?
I did not. My dad was in the Navy. My father-in-law was in the Navy, but no, I did not.
Right. What about Pat? You did, wasn't you? A potato peeler or something there in the middle?
Yeah, I was a potato peeler. You got that right.
Hey, you served too.
Did you serve? No kidding.
In the reserves, yeah. That's not really the same as serving. I did 6 months of active duty and then in the reserves.
Hey, it all counts. So
yeah,
so he was in active duty, and the guy said, "Hey, y'all got to put Pat Malone back in the reserves." Hey, boss. The new guy.
You can tell how
he started,
how bad off they'd be if they had to call up the reserves, and I was part of that. Right?
They had to change his job, though, because he kept making vodka out of the potatoes he was peeling.
Yeah.
How much you pay the new guy? $20? Oh, that's too much.
That's too much.
Oh, so have y'all got started on this yet?
We're going to break ground. The target date is April 15th.
Right.
As soon as it warms up, because it's got to be a little bit warm to pour that much concrete.
Yeah.
So
kind of what is can you kind of describe what it's going to be?
Yeah, so it's at the top of Meeks Park. Lamar Parish gave us almost an acre up there next to that ball field that's next to the pool.
Right.
And it's going to be a 60-foot wide circle, compass rows of decorative inlaid concrete that we've already contracted Ben Bass to do. He's a concrete artist. If you've not seen his work, it's amazing what he can make concrete look like.
Right.
So that'll be the base, and then there'll be a monument to each branch of service, including the Space Force and the Coast Guard. So each one will have their own, and there'll be flags, and then there's a walkway around the perimeter of that whole thing where the veteran service organizations can put up their own monuments to, say, the VFW or the American Legion, the Marine Corps League, whatever it may be.
Right.
They're going to fund those themselves. So what we're trying to raise money now for is the base monument itself. And it's to every veteran that's ever served. And it's the other unique thing about it is it's to the families that stayed home while their loved one went off and served.
Right.
Because, man, it ain't no easy gig. If your husband got sent off to war and you're at home with 3 kids, living off of a sergeant's pay in the Army whenever,
right.
I mean, that's no easy gig, man.
No.
Trying to be the plumber and the lawn care person and mom and cooking and cleaning and maybe having to go to work too, you know. So everybody that's been a part of this needs to be recognized. And the other big part, and the thing we liked about having it in Meeks Park, is more exposure to kids,
right?
Because like you were talking about history earlier, they need to learn what it means to be a veteran and to learn why they live in a free country today. I mean, I'm doing this because I did not serve, and I know why I'm free. It's because of all those people that did, even the ones that peeled potatoes. Patrick, thank you for my freedom. We wouldn't be here today if it weren't for all those people. So
yeah. And they get put on the back burner. It's so sad.
They do.
We got these folks coming across the border. They're giving them money right and left, and we got our veterans that's just living homeless and nobody cares.
That's right.
That just burns me up. But yeah, but that's a good thing. Yep, absolutely. And I know there's a lot of veterans out there. I've got to know through, you know, they do the salute to the veterans over at Murphy, or Andrews, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And you get to hang out with these guys. And I love to hang out when they're all together because they sit and gouge each other about Marines and Navy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's so much fun.
They're great to listen to. And, you know, now we've been at war for 20 years, guys. We've sent a lot of people over to fight, and they're going to need some help coming down the road, you know, to deal with a lot of the stuff they had to do and see, and we can't forget about them.
Yeah. So it's up there next to the pool?
Yeah, so there's a pool, there's a ball field up there right before you get to the pool.
Right, but the pool is like got the little kiddie park and all that, the little water park and all that. Yeah,
yeah,
that's really nice.
It is nice.
Yeah, that's nice. They got and that's a public. That's for the.
It is, yeah,
public
county. It's owned by the county.
Yeah, we got over in Hiawassee. We got a half dilapidated Paris Business Center and a brand new $20 million courthouse. So I guess we could go hang out up there while y'all over at that community pool.
Courthouses are nice.
Yeah, they're super nice.
Puddin looks like he spent a fair amount of time in a courtroom, you know. I mean,
I love to see taxpayers' money at work. Oh boy, this is great. Go ahead, Pat. Say something hateful.
I'm not hateful.
Okay.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
So where you'd rather hang out at, the courthouse or the public pool?
He's asking you,
Patrick. At the bar.
Oh, the bar. Dang drunk. Oh well. Hey, we gonna give. I don't know where Packy went. He went running out of here. But I think we got some a Cuban over at Lala's. I think we can give away another one.
Hey, I'll give away a free raffle ticket for a $1,000 shopping spree at Cherokee Guns.
We'll throw that in on it too, so you can get a free Cuban at Lala's and a $1,000
shopping spree, a chance to win, a chance to win. I'll give you a free raffle ticket.
So, what kind of question you gonna do? A gun question, or you gonna do? Let's do a guns question. No, let's do a veteran. Do a veterans question.
All right,
that'll be good. Let's do a veterans question.
All right, I got a question for you. And the guy was a veteran who said, I have not yet begun to fight.
There you go. Give us a call, 706-379-97. Oh, I've said that a couple of times. 706-379-9770. Call if you want to get you a Cuban over at Lala's and a chance to win a $1,000 gun spree. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. So anyway, we want to thank Young Harris Water Sports. Y'all hang on. We'll be right back, and go ahead and give us a call.
Young Harris Water Sports and RV, now offering new RVs from top brands like Cedar Creek Fifth Wheels, Cottage and Villa Park Models, Salem Travel Trailers, No Boundaries Extreme Off-Road Towables, and more. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the largest service center, parts, and accessories selection in the area, so there's no need to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV, located at 3676 Highway 76, or online at yhmarineandrv.com.
Let's go!
Erlanger Women's Wellness Saturday Clinic offers annual checkups to keep doers like you healthy. Call 828-837-3525 to schedule an appointment. That's 828-837-3525.
It's a cold winter night, and out of the fog comes the most wicked, awesome pickup you've ever seen. Floor lighters, LED lights, and fog lights, and a killer bed cover for keeping the load dry. There's no doubt where the accessories came from.
Rose Auto, the only way to go.
Whether up Bell Mountain or down by the water, trust your truck accessories with Rose Auto in Blairsville for an experience you never thought possible.
Rose Auto.
Haul your truck up to Rose Auto on the Murphy Highway.
kitchen remodelers. What are those 3 wonderful words again?
Granite, quartz, and marble.
Exactly. See them all in one Young Harris showroom. Introducing Masterpiece Granite, right here in the Enchanted Valley. Stop by and make your selection from the best names in the industry.
New countertops arrive within a week. Go to MasterpieceGraniteLLC.com to see the samples for yourself.
Or Masterpiece Granite LLC on social media. 441 Plottown Road in Young Harris. 678-677-4974.
It's time now to honor the Prep Athlete of the Week. Brought to you by Ware Chevrolet in Blairsville. Supporting the champions of tomorrow from the 5-county area.
The Andrews Wildcats boys basketball team is making noise in the Smoky Mountain Conference. Check out what Cam Rattler did last week. Over 2 games, he averaged 23 points, 12.5 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. Pretty good week for Cam Rattler of the Andrews Wildcats, the Ware Chevrolet Athlete of the Week.
Hello, this is Brett Cohey, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. I know that there has been volatility in the market, and you might be wondering what rising rates means for you. Call me today at 706-632-2767. That's 706-632-2767. And let's schedule some time to learn more about our current CD and bond rates. Let's help make sure your money is working as hard as you are. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Erlanger Women's Wellness Saturday Clinic offers annual checkups to keep doers like you healthy. Call 828-837-3525 to schedule an appointment. That's 828-837-3525.
The Morning Dish.
The Tuesday Morning Dish is powered by Young Harris Water Sports. You want to deal with people who love boats? You've come to the right place. From a new covered storage facility to boat consignment services, it's all in one place with Young Harris Water Sports.
Well, one of Packy's supporters, radio supporters, called in, said it was Led Zeppelin. How do we know it was one of Packy's listeners? Led Zeppelin.
That's what happens when you make pot legal, I'm telling you.
Led Zeppelin said that.
I think we do have a caller there. Who we got?
We do. We have Ronnie Maxwell this morning.
Hey, Ronnie, where you at? You in Hiawassee or you down south?
I'm in Hiawassee.
Oh, Lord of mercy. How's the weather where you're at?
Just overcast. I look up at the Brasstown there, and like I say, got a little fog over it. That's about it.
It ain't too bad. It's supposed to sure enough get cold tonight, though. I think it's supposed to get down about 9 or something. I was understanding it was going to be 9 this morning, but I think they got their days mixed up a little bit.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed. I was hoping to be up here and see maybe a couple inches of snow.
Yeah. Well, you should be fine because you got that new underpinning under that trailer, so you should be fine.
Yeah, but I wanted to play in the snow.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You can have that. I'm grown out of that. So, all right, who was it? It wasn't Led Zeppelin. We know it wasn't Led Zeppelin. Said, I have only begun to fight.
John Paul Jones.
John Paul Jones.
Congratulations, Ronnie.
Thank you so much.
I wonder if he's kin to Grandpa Jones.
Maybe. Hey, Ronnie, I'm going to need you to call back in once the show's over so I can get your name and phone number down on this ticket, and I'll put you in the bucket, okay?
Thanks so much, Rob. Good calls, y'all.
Yeah, Lord, yeah. Y'all know that according to this right here, I kind of looked him up while we was doing there. He died at age 45.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't live long back then.
That was life expectancy back then. Is absolutely right. He was the father of the United States Navy.
Really?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was attacking a British ship, and he was getting, his ship was sinking. And the British commander asked him if he wanted to surrender. That's when he said that.
I've only begun
And they ended up capturing the British ship.
Really?
Yep.
If you don't believe him, look it up on YouTube. It's there.
Is it? YouTube's got it.
Yeah.
He's buried at the Naval Academy Chapel in Maryland.
Annapolis.
Academy, what now? Naval
He's
Academy
buried
Chapel?
at the Naval Academy in Annapolis.
It says Maryland.
Yeah, that's where Annapolis
is in
Oh,
Maryland.
I thought you said Indianapolis. Indianapolis.
No,
Indian.
people who
I
don't
can't
study
understand that
geography
Yankee.
are doomed to repeat and get lost.
Yeah, I can't understand all that.
Stephen didn't turn around and look for that stick in the street, did he?
Yeah, I need to do that.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He's falling over that same stick regularly.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's hard to fly like a turkey when you're surrounded by a bunch of gooses.
It's all that Bud Light he keeps drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Who you got on tomorrow?
We got Judge Mike Morgan, who's running for governor in North Carolina.
Was he Republican or Democrat?
He's a Democrat.
Oh, really? I guess Harry lined him out, didn't he?
Do you want me to ask him, how can you be a Democrat?
I would ask him that. Would you say that? I mean, just saying, with all the
yeah.
things that's going on in the world, how can you still be a Democrat?
Great question.
Honestly,
Yeah, okay.
I would ask him that. I'll come in the morning early and I'll ask him that. I mean, if he's a Democrat and he's running for office, he should be able to explain that. That should be something he should be able to explain. Why?
Well, normally when you ask people why they're running, they tell you the reasons, and that indicates what their party is.
But I mean, can you? I mean, why don't you? I would ask him. I mean, I'm a conservative, and I can explain to you why I'm a conservative, and I'm not afraid to ask that.
Right.
I would not
So
offend me.
What are you running for?
Well, I ain't yet, but I'm debating it. But anyway, let's go back to that.
Didn't I see a red hat around here somewhere?
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
So why can you not ask him that? Will that offend him? If that offends him, to ask him why do you support the Democrat Party in the situation we're in America?
Well, if he's running as a Democrat, the assumption is he supports it.
I'd like to know why.
Well, that's what you're going to get when I ask him why he's running.
Well, I want you to ask him why or how can you support the Democrat Party?
Because the evil Republicans are a threat to democracy, Stephen. Haven't you learned anything?
All those Trumpers.
Yeah.
You want everybody to get out and get their own job and support their own hind end and cut taxes instead of paying. We're paying 45% tax.
It's going to be a cold day in hell when I ask you back on our show and you stay over. You know that, right?
We're paying 45% tax.
Yeah.
Does that even make good sense to you?
No, it doesn't.
What was the tax rate under Trump? Come on.
Well, he was
Steven.
working on it.
Come
Come on, man. He was working on it. He was cutting it.
He was working on 100 things, none of which he accomplished.
But here's the difference. I could actually afford to pay it then because I didn't have to pay $8 a gallon for gas.
Inflation is the tax that everybody's having to pay that's new. That's the thing.
And Nikki ain't going to make it.
No.
Pat. Watch him. He's
I
squatting
heard
now.
you the first time, Stephen.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fine.
If y'all don't know, he had to wipe his eyes before he answered. That's why it took so long for him to come back to the mic. He was
But
wiping
one of them needs to stay in just in case they do throw Trump in jail or something and we can't vote for him. So,
who do you honestly think is going to be the vice president?
I really think Kristi Noem is probably the best choice, most likely choice. Let me put it that way.
What do you think, Pat?
I could go along with Kristi Noem. That would be someone who would make me happier than Kid Rock or the guy,
Tucker Carlson,
the mouth of the South. What's his name?
Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker Carlson.
Yeah,
he's not from the South. He's from New York City, man.
I don't know where he's from. He's
you don't
an
like
idiot.
Tucker?
No.
Wow. Well, you just learn all kinds of stuff.
Did he hurt your feelings?
Well, that explains a lot.
I'm just incorrigible, aren't I?
Oh, Lord. He likes using them big words, too.
Well, he's trying to confuse you.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
folks, we'll be back tomorrow. I hope everybody's doing good out there. Rob, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right. Y'all be good.